Hey everybody, it's Dr. Anthony over at Active Chiropractic. People often ask me, what made you decide to become a chiropractor? So I'd like to take a few minutes to share with you what I call my why. And for my why, I call it a tale of two grandfathers. So my father, who's now a grandfather to my sons and my sister's girls, he is the most active, strong, fit, healthy guy that I know. And you ask anyone, they'll tell you he's like Superman. But my father, he has his kryptonite. And his kryptonite is an old low back injury that happened back when he was in high school. He injured his back playing football, and ever since that time, for years and years, he would have these instances about maybe 3 to 6 times per year where he would go from being strong, active, fit, to having this debilitating, crippling pain that will leave him bedridden for a week, maybe 2 weeks at a time, where he could barely move. And he struggled with this for years and years until finally one day we discovered chiropractic. My aunt had just seen a chiropractor who helped her with her low back pain, and she said he could help. So we called up the chiropractor, got my dad in that day. My mom and I lifted him up, hauled him into the car, got him over there, got him out, back into the doctor's office and into the room. And maybe about 45 minutes later, my dad walked out of that room under his own power. Now, he wasn't completely fixed that day. He had more work to do on follow-up visits. But to see my dad in less than an hour come out of that room and be able to drive us home and be on his way to being that fit Superman that I knew, that was extremely powerful to me, introducing me to chiropractic. And he's continued on with chiropractic ever since that. And I'm happy to say that as long as he's continued on with regular care, he has not had another flare-up in about 15 years. Now, the other grandfather was my grandfather, Al Saladin. And like my dad, Grandpa Al had a history of back injuries as well. He did a lot of physical work as a young man and into adulthood through various jobs, and injured his back. And he saw a chiropractor as well for his low back pain. Now, the difference with Grandpa Al was he was not very fit and active outside of the chiropractor's office. He had type 2 diabetes, struggled with obesity, and didn't do much exercise, had a poor diet and didn't do much exercise outside of swinging the golf club. He loved to golf. And Grandpa Al, he would go see the chiropractor for his low back pain, get adjusted, and be on his way. That was the extent of it. But then one day, my grandfather passed away at the age of 62 from a heart attack due to his obesity and uncontrolled diabetes. And I think about my father, who's fit, healthy. He's now approaching the age of 60 as well. I feel confident knowing that he's going to continue to be there for my kids, for us, for many, many years to come. And every day I think about Grandpa Al and how we lost him. He never saw any of his grandchildren graduate high school, get married, has not met my boys. We lost him far too early. And so I decided, as a chiropractor, that just isn't right. And as a chiropractor, we can do so much more than just treat people's low back pain. I've learned throughout my schooling and into my career how chiropractors, we can address nutrition issues. We can help people learn how to be active, fit, healthy. We can help people with stress management. There's so many other tools that we can offer. So I made a decision when I got into chiropractic. I was not going to just let my patients come in here and treat their low back pain, put a temporary band-aid on there, and send them back on their way to continue eating bad food, not being active, continue to suffer with their diabetes, heart disease, cancers, obesity, metabolic syndrome. To me, that was doing a disservice. So I made a choice here with my practice at Active Chiropractic that we were going to be not just spine specialists addressing the aches and pains, but we were going to go further and we work alongside our patients to help them get after the true cause of not only their pain, but also the true cause of their overall sickness and dysfunction and poor quality of life. Because we want our patients to live a full, active, healthy life for years and years to come and be a blessing to their family rather than a burden because they're sick or ill, or heaven forbid they pass away like my Grandpa Al. I've decided I'm never going to allow that to happen again if at all possible. So that's my why. The tale of two grandfathers. I want my patients to live a long, healthy, active life for years to come like I believe my father will, and not lose them too young like we did Grandpa Al. So again, the future is yours, your choice. Live well, live active.